We're in a super secret location in, am I allowed to say what city or state we're even in?
Underground.
Underground
Bunker.
We're underground.
In the United States.
Hiding from the zombies. And I'm hanging out with Cross Canadian Ragweed, man. First of all, thanks, guys, for letting me come out here and hang out with you guys.
Yeah, dude.
You're doing rehearsals, getting ready for the show. How we feeling?
Great. Everything's going great. Everybody, it's like riding a bike.
Feel pretty good about it. Yeah, everything's going great.
Didn't expect it to be as smooth as it's going. Pretty good.
So you just realized how simple those songs are? Is that what you're saying? Yeah.
Yeah, really. It's not like they have more than 5 chords in them.
So we got to hear a little bit of it. You guys were practicing when we walked in. What's been the toughest song to remember so far?
Man, for me, it was just lyrics for a couple. It's on Long Way Home from the 377 record.
Yeah.
Just because, I mean, I think I played that one time in 15 years. We did Bang My Head last night, which is one that I don't dislike it. It's just I got a couple other tunes that are in that same progression and and chording and phrasing and so, but it's at least I'm ripping myself off.
You get to have fun.
But that one was hard to kind of get back into. But other than that, everything's been we've been planning this, for a few months. So everybody's we've been listening to ourselves. But this is our first actual sit down and jam.
You guys sound great. And like I was telling you, you finished one of your songs, and I was like, dude, I literally have chills. It's been a long time since that's happened for sure.
When we did Long Way Home yesterday, I got giddy.
That was the one?
I got really giddy, yeah, just because it was cool to hear that thundering drums again, and I felt like all the tones that we had were pretty close to how we recorded it.
Right. That is great. So folks are obviously excited about the return. And I think a lot of it was we thought Ragweed was going to be, like the Stones. You guys are going to play together until you're 75 and then just keep going forever. Right. So did you realize how much you guys were missed?
Who wants this?
I'll take a little of it. I didn't realize how much we were missed, to be honest. No, I didn't, to be honest. I with the shows coming up in April, I figured, well, we might go half of one. Really, that was my honest. And to do 4 nights is unreal.
It is,
Yeah, I was the same way. I thought we would probably sell 25,000 tickets. Because once they said they wanted us to do it at that stadium, it's like the old
big stadium.
Yeah, the old Blues Brothers. It's a barn; we'll never fill it. But once they went on sale, I had left the house for a bit during the sales because it made me. I told Shannon and folk and everybody involved, like, I'm going to worry about us. I don't want I'll approve some of the shirts and everything, but I don't want to worry about anything but what we have to do.
Right. Yeah.
So I left for a bit and come back and to Shannon on a Zoom meeting, and somebody goes, "Okay, so we agree. There's night number 2." It's like, excuse me, what? We sold the first night out? And they go, "We're probably going to approve night 3."
Wow.
And then by the end of the day, they said we're going to do 3 and 4. And so it went from learning 22 songs for a set to learning almost everything.
Right.
But we got about 48 songs that we.
So you were telling me the other day, Cody, is like you guys are planning on doing you'll have some standard songs in each night, but then different set lists for each night.
Yeah, definitely.
That's wild.
Yeah, that's how we've always done it. I learned that thing from Pearl Jam because, I mean, he had a point. If you play the same set every night, it's going to get monotonous and it's going to get boring. And if you're bored, if your band's bored or you're mad, then the crowd sees it and they're going to, replicate what you're doing. But if you're in the moment having fun and it's all fresh feeling, then everybody's going to have fun, So
right.
It'll be the same songs just kind of jumbled up. Like the same, probably 7 or 8. There's like 17 and boys and stuff like that we have to do because not everybody's going to make all 4 nights.
Right. It just absolutely blows me away. The lineup is cool. The boys from Oklahoma. Where did that idea come from to get all these Oklahoma bands?
That he said, don't say it, but that was John Folk. That was that was our booking agent. That was his idea. Because the plan was, to just do one show with Turnpike to kind of kick things off, and then he called and he goes, "What about this?" And I mean, come on,
Okay.
that's a no-brainer,
Right.
I mean, And because we all cut our teeth there. We all learned from each other. There was a Skinner and Childers and I could even put Brandon Jenkins in that because he was a little older than we were, and all those dudes, starting the medicine show, and those guys were there before we were. But I felt like we learned and said, okay, well, let's take this, like all of us, every band that's on it, like let's take it to other people, let's take it to the masses, and
Right.
And everybody started slowly leaving Stillwater because everybody got busier or got record deals. Mm-hmm. And it made perfect sense to just take it there first. Even if that's the only 4 gigs we do. That's where we needed to start.
Obviously, a lot of folks are hoping you'll bring this show to Texas.
A lot of people are hoping that. Mm-hmm. I have told everybody that's in charge, I don't want to hear any. If you have ideas, I don't want to hear it yet because we need to focus on 4 nights.
Right. Yeah.
I don't want to think about, well, what are we going to do if we move it to another month and do it somewhere else? I want to think about, because once we get those 4 days down, it's going to be a piece of cake to do it somewhere else.
Once we get past those 4.
Yeah,
those 4. Yeah, we got to get the
first.
Right. You got to break the seal.
Yeah.
I told folk, I was like, hey, if everybody agrees, let's do a handful of shows. And didn't realize that the first handful of shows would be in the same
all
town.
in one place. You'd probably be looking for 5 and 6 of these Stillwater shows.
Yeah, Occupy Stillwater.
Right, absolutely. So we know you and we've seen you and Jeremy playing over the past few years. Grady, Randy, what have you guys been up to?
I've been playing at home with just for fun with my son.
It sounds like you've still been playing.
Yeah, just for fun, not live or anything. But I do miss playing live. Look forward to it. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I've been home. I have my bar for 14 years.
What's the name of your bar? Pitch it right now.
Grady 66 Pub.
There you go.
Yukon, Oklahoma, Main Street.
Yeah, we get live music about every weekend, and
you're getting to see the other side of booking bands now.
Yeah. Robin, my wife, is booking the bands, so yeah, she does well at it.
That's great.
Yeah, it's good. So it's kind of family run, and then I have a music store, record store next door. It's called Grady's Green Room Music Shop.
Oh, I'm coming to visit you, man.
And I manage my son's band, the Smoking Oaks.
Yeah,
and book them.
Those guys are awesome.
That's what I've been kind of doing that.
You've been staying busy then, for
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
For sure. So what's the one song that you guys are most excited to play for everybody?
I'm going to go down the line.
Okay.
I'd say Years.
Okay. Yeah.
I think he agrees.
That's
Yeah,
what
I saw that on
was
your face.
mine. Yeah, but I don't know.
You can have the
Numbers cool.
Numbers cool. Yeah.
I'm probably going to go a long way home,
Okay.
just because it's been so long since we've done it. And my old man, it's about my old man, so he's going to be
Right.
there and over in the wings with his big Yosemite Sam mustache, crying like a big old baby.
Right.
Which I can't wait.
Dude, everybody in that crowd's going to be crying when you guys start playing. You know it.
So are we. We went. We did the homecoming thing a couple of weeks ago, and I told my wife, I said, I'm going to spend the first 15 minutes crying. She goes, you can't. We're on a time schedule. What's your song?
I'd say Sister or Number.
Very nice, man. We're so excited that you guys are going to do these shows. Hopefully there's more, but let's don't focus on that right now.
Yeah.
We'll let you get back to rehearsal.
Cool. And thanks for doing this, our first interview.
Thank you
Bye.
so
Yeah.
much,
Yeah,
man.
sure.
Like, so excited about this. I
Yeah.
sat in that queue forever and watched that little walking man and had to bad, but I couldn't get up because I was afraid it was going to be my turn. Yeah.
You're going, right?
I'm going. Yeah,
Nice.
I am going. I got tickets for Friday night, so I'm excited.
Awesome.
And Mike McClure band's going to be there that night, right?
Yeah, it was supposed
that
to
was
be
the one change.
Yeah, because the Great Divide dudes are Scott and JJ are giving away their niece at a wedding, and they moved it from Saturday to Friday, and then they added a second night, and which was perfect because I wanted Waldo, the departed drummer.
yeah.
I really want him to be a part of it because he.
Absolutely.
I don't know if there's anybody out there that's more OSU cowboy than Eric Hansen.
That's no kidding.
I mean, they were very kind to let all of us up in the presidential suite the other day.
I saw that.
And he sit over there like he's 54 years old, and he sit over there like he was 3 years old,
Oh, man.
clapping his hands and eating cheese dogs. And
Exciting.
but they're going to do that Friday night and all the other nights going to be the Great Divide.
That's very cool, very cool. Well, Cross Canadian Ragweed, thank you guys for letting us stop by and chat with you, man.
That's
really
weird. It's been a while
appreciate
since we heard that.
Isn't that weird? Yeah, it is. It is. All right, thank you.
Thank you, guys.